Their brain sees criticism as an attack on their worth. It's not just stubbornness, it's a defense mechanism. The idea of being wrong feels so painful that their ego has to deflect, rationalize, or shift the blame. And the worst part, they don't even realize that they're doing it.
Oh, and that's why videos like these is so important, so that they can recognize that they're doing it, right? So that fellas, you can say, hey, honey, sometimes you do that, right? Because they don't know. We assume that people know. They don't be knowing, right? So that's why I think it's important to have empathy and try to communicate and show them. But the part that you said I thought was super important was ego. How many of us are out there leading with our egos? You know, it used to be a thing where it was men who had these egos, but low key, is it possible that women have egos too? Egos that could grow so big or inflated that even the slight mention of criticism, can endanger or cause their egos to be so fragile. But that's a thing, y'all. And I think we think about ego as far as like, oh, I'm puffing out my chest. But really, when you think about ego, the ids and all that, listen, I'm not a doctor, okay? Look that shit up and go seek some personal help. But my point is that when we say ego, people are triggered thinking we're saying something that we're not. We're talking about sense of self here, right? And he's saying that oftentimes when people feel like their sense of self is being jeopardized, they push back. That's him saying that. That's not me saying that.